Too many creators treat YouTube like a slot machine. Drop in a video, hope for views, or a viral jackpot only to walk away disappointed when they don't hit the jackpot. That's not how ecosystems work. Ecosystems thrive on multiple connections, on give and take, on long-term care. And going into 2026, the most resilient, joyful, and impactful creators aren't just uploading content, they're tending to a garden. If you followed this series, you already know how to choose a meaningful niche. You understand how to craft faceless content that resonates. You've even begun designing your symbiotic system, a thoughtful architecture where every video supports a deeper purpose. Now, it's time to go further. Because the real magic happens with more connection and more creative freedom. I'm Aurora Luna, and my mission has always been this: to remind you that everything you dream about is possible, but only if you build a practice that can grow with you.
So today, we're stepping into the final layer of sustainable creation: how to turn your channel into a living ecosystem that serves your future. Let's keep it real. YouTube, it's a borrowed space. You don't own it or control it. They could shut it down tomorrow and be like, "We outcha." Very unlikely, but you get the point.
Another way to look at this is it's also a very powerful partnership. You are in essence partnering with a billionaire. Let that sink in for a moment. You are partnering with a billion-dollar company, and they are giving you tons of creative freedom to grow your creative business and build bridges to do other things like build an email list, a private community, and create a body of work that is set out there for the two largest search engines in the entire world, Google and YouTube, to show your content to everyone who is interested. YouTube is giving you everything you need to succeed.
Traffic? Yes. Free, targeted traffic. And they will even pay you if you put the work in and create good quality content. So it's very important to treat every viewer who lands on your video as a guest. Treat them well and build something lasting. If you invite them to stay connected through a thoughtful, value-first offer, you begin a conversation that can unfold over months, even years. This is about building a community. You say, "If this hits home for you, I made something that might help. A free guide and reflection journal to help you take the next step." And in return, they share their email. Not because they're being sold or tricked, but because they trust you enough to say, "Yes, I'd like to keep learning with you." This simple exchange is the foundation of creative continuity. Because when the YouTube algorithm shifts, and it will, your email list remains, your community remains. When a video underperforms, your community still shows up. And when you're tired and need a vacation, your evergreen content is still working for you. Now, let's talk about what you offer. Maybe it's a self-paced course on building a daily art ritual. Maybe it's a digital workbook for overcoming creative block. Maybe it's access to a private space where artists share work without judgment. Whatever it is, it should feel good, not stressful. You should feel excited about what you're creating. Now remember, you don't need to build it all at once. You can start with a simple, high-value resource that solves one specific problem for your audience. This is what is referred to as a minimum viable offer. For example, the 7-Day Creative Reset, a guided journal for artists who feel stuck. Your first digital portfolio, a step-by-step checklist for beginners. The Quiet Creators Toolkit, 10 free tools to simplify your workflow. These aren't products. They're gifts with structure, and when you offer them without pressure, you build trust. Trust is everything. Now let's talk about your email sequence. This is where most creators freeze. They imagine complex funnels, expensive copy written by professionals, and endless automation. But your email list doesn't have to be like that. Start with a welcome email that says, "Welcome. Here's your free guide, and if you have any questions or need help with other things, let me know. Just hit reply. I read every message." Then, send weekly notes that feel like letters from a friend, a reflection on a recent video, a behind-the-scenes look at your creative process, a question to ponder: what's one small act of creation you can do today? And yes, you can share your offering. You've taken the time to get to know what their needs and desires are, so build an offer that fits with that. For example, last week, we talked about creative block. Many of you asked for more support, so I've opened access to my Creative Reset Journal. This is quality marketing, and it's how you build a community that grows with you. Now, when you're ready, you can start to expand with a community like School or WAP offers special courses or live sessions only available to members. And let's not forget, all your content is evergreen. Every video you create is a seed, and over time, those seeds grow into a library. A viewer might discover you through a quick tip you offer. Then they watch your pillar video from there. They grab your creative reset journal and join your email list. And then later, they return to that same pillar video and find new meaning in it. This is the power of evergreen content. It serves, again and again, in ways you can't predict. Now, let's talk about scale, not in terms of views, but in terms of impact. Once your system is humming, you can expand into related sub-niches. This is where paying attention to the comments on your videos pays off, because your audience will tell you what they want, need, and desire. For example, if your main channel is mastering digital art, you might launch a second channel on creative business for artists as a natural extension. Then with YouTube's new Collaborate feature, you can collaborate your new channel's videos with your already loyal audience and possibly build your new channel even faster.
Both channels can funnel viewers to the same course that you are offering.
Now, you see how you are building a network? Yes, it will take time to build, but it's solid. It has a really good foundation. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, remember, you don't have to do it all alone. Outsourcing isn't cheating. It's part of growing, scaling up. Hire a video editor to handle cuts so you can focus on scripting. Work with a designer to create thumbnails. Use AI tools to draft your scripts. Then edit them in your voice and feed it back to AI so it can learn your voice. The more you do this, the better your AI will get and the easier it will be to rewrite your scripts. And don't forget to always check facts. Even check when it is talking about a YouTube channel. I caught AI making up channels, even giving fake stats along with it. That's crazy. So as we close this series, I want to leave you with this. First, protect your energy. Say no to trends and fads that drain you and waste time. Say yes to your creativity. That's your peace of mind and happiness. Second, share your journey, but always keep something for yourself. Don't give it all away. Third, trust the compound effect. One video won't change your life, but a large body of work can. And if you're ready to take the next step, I've created something just for you, the Creative Legacy Kit, a free resource that includes my ecosystem blueprint, how to connect YouTube, email, and offerings, the Evergreen Content Planner, the Ethical Offer Framework, a 30-day reflection journal for creators. No cost. Links in the description. And that, my friend, is everything. Thank you for watching, and remember, dream big. Everything is possible.